Put your 3D
PPV
glasses
back
on
again
then,
with my
pussy,
brother.
'cause
You know what I'm
we
saying?
coming
Goddamn
straight at you.
Eazy, the block captain. How are you rocking, good brother?
PTZ, what's up, good brother? How you feeling?
Hey man,
How you feeling?
maintaining. What about you, man?
Oh man, you see, man, I'm trying to get some things happening here, man. I'm trying to get a few things happening.
Yeah, man, I see you popping off. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations on your show. Your show booming, man. I'll be rocking with your shit.
I appreciate you. You already know me how we roll.
Out the gate.
How we do.
Solid shit. Solid shit. So, man, it's my third time watching you versus Danny, right?
Okay.
And, you know, I'm keeping it real, bro. Let's get straight to it. Goddamn it. It's my third time watching you versus Danny, my nigga. Outstanding performance.
Thank you.
Out fucking standing. And Danny Myers, my brother. Shout out to my brother Danny Myers as well. But brother, you shine. I'm talking about like new money, goddamn me. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, man. So let's talk about that. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? So you got Danny Myers. You know what I'm saying? So you had Danny Myers. You know what I mean? What event was that?
That was Born Legacy 9.
Okay, yeah, Born Legacy 9. You know what I'm saying? It's on the app. If you ain't got the app, get the fucking app. $8. You know what I'm saying? Real nigga shit. So I gotta just talk about the writing process, cause bro, you stuck to your guns like you always do. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so was it just another day at the office for writing for Danny?
No, Danny was a little harder. It was a little harder to write for Danny because he has so many battles. So you kind of don't want to take, like the same approaches that everybody else, like takes and all of that. So I tried to do the first, writing process is, just write. Don't watch any battles, just write. And then, if you say something somebody else said, you could just be like, I ain't watched the battle. You know how niggas...
Yeah, they be knowing. They be knowing like a motherfucker. Swear, bro, niggas be pump faking.
Yeah, so, but, the writing process was getting a little dim or whatever, so I had to actually tune into a few of his battles, and that shit got it kind of even worse, because it was, a lot of shit that I was thinking of, somebody said, so I was like, fuck. You mean? I damn near was about to call this shit off for a little bit,
real shit. I need some more time, goddammit.
For real, you know what I'm saying? Then, man, I feel like every time I get into a pocket with somebody, I want to go battle this person. So it's okay, let me try to jump in his pocket. My writing process never works, bro. But once I go and do me and be like, all right, I'm going to talk to this nigga how I want to talk to him, that's when shit just float, man. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta be me, bro. I'm never changing it up. I'm going to change always the approach and how I talk to a nigga, but as far as what I do, that's just what I do. Dig what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. So,
you
know the old saying, I'm saying, if it ain't broke, no what?
You gon' fix it.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you stuck to your guns. You definitely did, like I said, an outstanding job. So, let's, before we speak on round for round, you know what I'm saying, it's PBV, goddammit, let's speak on Danny real quick before we speak on your rounds. Do you feel like Danny... took, I ain't gonna say took your approach, but took a page out your book, because he was still Danny, but
he was Danny, but he kind of told me though. He was like, yo, be battling you gives me an opportunity to hop in that trap bag that I really can't do versus too many people. Mm-hmm. So he like, I'm gonna hop in that trap bag, and even some of the, the trap shit that the nigga had was fire, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, cause you know, man, we from the way, man, so you kinda, you had to touch it. It's certain details that we know that a nigga done touched. You dig what I'm saying?
Man, I'm glad you said that, because I had something to ask you about that Confederate flag shit in your third. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna speak on that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, bro, that was fire. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Danny definitely has some shit, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, he wanted to, you know what I mean? Because Danny's a type of battler, man, if you can do it, I can do it too, but I can still do me. You know what I mean? So do you feel like, you know what I'm saying? So he called it a trap bag. He was getting in his trap bag.
Yeah, he said he could get in his trap bag. I enjoyed it, man. Because I believed what Danny was saying more than what niggas that, you know what I'm saying? Niggas that be saying that they be trapping, man.
Yeah.
Like, you mean, like, he just put it together well.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
He definitely did. He definitely did. So let's get into the battle, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? So Danny popped it off, right?
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
started
saying?
it off.
How you feel about his first?
I liked his first. I thought his first was probably now his third was, I guess, if you want to average it out now after the whole battle, to me it would be like his second, first, and then his third. But his first, to me, I just felt like I could beat it. You know what I'm saying? I just was like, okay, it's fire, but I'm like, it's Danny, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think I can beat it. Now, I do want to say something about my first. I know it was a lot of gas, you know what I'm saying? Like, or people assumed that it was like gas. Like, I really only brought like a few people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people that niggas was hearing, it wasn't all me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just feel like, I feel like that it was warranted, you know, when you battling me in the person, you might see me on camera and be like, yo, that nigga's fire, but I bring a different aura to the battle, bro.
Definitely. You definitely do, bro. It's like that's not normal what this nigga doing. You know what I'm saying? You got IP going crazy, but he don't like shout to IP, he don't like Danny anyway. He want to battle. Talk to him,
Right, yeah. But even Ike though, even, you know, Ike was doing a little too much, Skull was doing a little too much, but something, at least 60% of them jobs was warranted, bro. Cause I had some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I had some shit.
Definitely did, bro. On my kids.
So, like, yeah, so I feel like his first round was good. I just felt like I could get him. You know what I'm saying? Like, in that battle. And I feel like I up-edged him that first. And now his second was retarded.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His second was retarded. And
so you felt the pressure like, more in the second than in the first?
Oh, yeah, but no, the first, I kind of felt the pressure though in the first, because you understand it's still Danny, so it's a ball of energy coming at you. You know what I'm saying? Like that Georgia, so you like, oh, this nigga not playing. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and like one thing I respect about Danny, you know, he don't care who the opponent is. He's giving you 100%. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. And I respect that he didn't come play with me, because we wouldn't have got the battle that we have now if he would have came and played. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so it was a good job. So he was, you know, when he was coming, I said, okay, he's not coming to play. You know what I'm saying? He's not coming to lose this. He don't care if I'm new, I'm a rookie. He's not coming to play. So that's what kind of made the battle good, because I started off with that high energy. And then the second round was just like, you gotta turn up. Like, after he got his second round, I pulled him to the side. I said, oh, you try to get me to spaz. I'm like, you want me to spaz? Because I knew that second round was gonna be hard to beat. I knew it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so that's the only round that I feel is like a debatable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that second round is a debatable. I wouldn't be mad if somebody gave him. Now, my round, just because you know people stay like it's a debatable round, people be like, all right, but it's like my round was fire too. But I mean, but coming from an artist, I can sit here and tell him that his joint was fire. You know what I'm saying? Like,
real nigga
like
shit.
But you're about to get some heat too. But I'm gonna let you know where this. I'm gonna let you know where this energy coming from though. Now, you know what I mean? Like, so it was a good job like that. And then the third, I don't even think we really got to talk about the third. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't nothing that nobody in that room was going to do that type of test.
Out the gate. So before I speak about your third, did you switch around your rounds, or you just kept it how you wrote it?
I was telling them, I said, the original plan wasn't to say nothing about his chick.
Yeah, let's get into it.
I think under scrutiny as well, because everybody's talking about dude as well, so I understand that shit. So, you know what I mean? So, when I originally wrote, I be trying to be like, honorable. You You dig what I'm saying? I be trying to still stick to like a street code and battle rap, which I don't know why, because these
That's just
niggas
who you is, man. Obviously.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
These niggas don't be following no code.
No, they don't, bro. They do not, bro. And, real talk. You know what I'm saying? But then we said, so, what made you, because it's like you touched on it, pause. You know what I'm saying? About that. Like, what made you just say it anyway?
I just was like, you know what I mean? Because I had two versions. And you mean, and AC could confirm this because I asked A, should I take this route? You know what I mean? Because I told him, I called him, I said, yo, I got two versions of this. And the one version didn't have nothing to do with his chick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then the other version, I had the few bars I had in there. And, you know, me and Ace kind of had the convo. And it was like, you know, he was like, you know, that's not what I usually do. So he like, don't sacrifice the integrity. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm like, man, listen, head, because these niggas don't have it's like I'm going to a gunfight with knobs. You know what I mean? Because these niggas don't got no integrity. I could be the nicest nigga, but if I go into a room full of sharks being a nice nigga, guess who the body is? I am,
yeah,
nigga.
You fool, yeah. You fool.
Fool, you hear me? Like, so it's like sometimes you gotta play fire with fire, bro. You got to. You just have to.
Did you know he was gonna mention dude? Because everybody does.
Yeah. So this is kind of really was on Danny, because I studied it enough that I had it on the fly though. So regardless, I had it on the fly. That's why it didn't come up until my second round, because I knew he was going to say something about her the first round. I knew. You know what I'm saying? Or the second round, I was like, before he gets to say something, I know. So I'm going to let him say something first. So what I won't say won't look like that I'm being a dickhead. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I can just, you know what I mean, go at him. So, but Danny seen us at the hotel and he apologized. Though he was like, yo, you know, this is all, you know, it's battle rap. You just in the fire. So once he did say that, the first version got scrapped immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just oh, yeah. I'm like, oh, cool. And I still had a couple hours prior, you know, to the event. So I definitely was in my, like, okay, I'm going to make sure, yeah, I'm around with it and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, bet. So I already knew what I was going into. I knew he was already going to talk about her. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. Let's have it.
Out the gate, you know what I'm saying? You got a cold reaction too, you know what I'm saying? But for what it was the way you did it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the way you did that shit was like, yo, okay, that like you're mentioning the subject of her, but you're not talking like, you know what I mean? Not like the white boy did. What's that nigga name? The Didnt Baattle.
Right, the nigga P, But I kind of referenced that battle though, because I'm like, I don't want to talk about her. You dig what I'm saying? I want to talk about, I want to talk about, you know, of why that situation is even happening. Because, you know what niggas, you know, the nigga they say that, you know, the man is the household or anything, you know what I'm saying, is of you. So that's why I'm like, yo, it's only you for this. It's only you for that. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so I tried to, like, change it up a little bit.
But it hit, my nigga. You mastered the art of punching. Your punches are different, cause I don't want to say you don't punch, but you have a punchline effect. Like, it'd be crazy, you know what I mean? Cause you don't do the typical one line, gun line, punchline type shit. Like you just be talking and that shit just hit like you know what I mean? That shit just hit. God damn, you know what I'm saying? Like bro, I commend you on your style, bro. Like I'm really a fan of your style. You made me a fan of your fucking style. You know what I mean? The way you word your shit. You know what I mean? Like.
Right, I appreciate that.
Nah, bro, that shit's
amazing. Niggas just gotta talk to, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, I cater to, you know, a certain fan base. I'm just happy that, you know, everybody's starting to tune in because, you know, I cater to the niggas from the street type shit. You get what I'm saying?
The real street niggas.
Right. The niggas that know that when I start talking these jail stories, that is a punchline. Like, I speak to them niggas. You dig what I'm saying? Like, the people that don't know, they don't know that shit. But if I tell you some shit that you've been through, that's the punchline. You understand? Like, it is just, you know.
It's just not traditional, but it's a punch.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a fucking punch. Like, god damn. You know what I'm saying? But you just do it crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be wild like that, like the third round. You know what I'm saying? How you ended your third was that the Confederate flag drawn on the trap house. Like, who thinks of shit like that, bro?
Right.
Who the fuck thinks of something like that? And like, god damn, bro, I rewound that shit a couple times. Like, this nigga, who thinks of these things, bro? That shit fucked me up. It was like, you know what I mean? Your third was crazy, but just to have that Confederate flag and my shit never got raided once. Bro, that was
right.
Bro, that was crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? That goes back to reference that you be talking to the street niggas. You know what I'm saying? Only a street nigga can really understand and feel that. Like, damn, I never thought of that. Boy, your nigga had a decoy on the house, boy.
Hey, bro, you know what's crazy about that bar, though, is because that shit hit everybody. I didn't know that shit was going to go, like, viral like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was, like, everywhere. Like, I'm like, damn. Like, they was, because, you know, that's why I kind of, you know, added that, you know, the shit that niggas is going through now, too. With the, you know what I'm saying? Like, with the shit that, you know, that's why the phrases I talk different. I don't try to talk like everybody else, man. I'm not trying to be jumping on anybody's wave. Like, I am that wave. Like, you dig what I'm saying? So now anybody that's doing what I'm doing, y'all gonna be copying off me. You see, like, certain phrases I say, people already on it.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, you trendsetting out here because there's nobody like you that I've seen. You know what I mean? Personally. And I blog, I do this shit every fucking day. You know what I mean? I don't hear niggas talking like you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, in real life, bro, it's like, and you can tell you cut from a cloth.
Right.
You can tell it. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody ain't cut like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I had to commend you, bro, on your 3 with Danny. So, you know what I mean? Last couple questions before, because I got to talk about T-Top too.
Okay.
Goddamn it. Do you think that Danny's approach because of what you did with Cortez? You know what I mean? Because they both been on the slab a minute. You know what I'm saying? And you coming through smoking shit. You think Danny came at you the way he came at you because of what you did to Cortez? Shout out to Cortez, but you beat his ass. I mean, keep it real.
Yeah, I definitely beat his ass. I mean, yes, but listen, Danny told me he wasn't coming to play, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, he told me, he wasn't. You know, I think this after this Danny battle, I think the respect level went up. You know what I mean? Like, this was, even though I know people were saying that the T-Top was going to be the test, but you got to understand the type of battle rapper Danny is. He's a fast puncher. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Like, and he put so many punches in one round that, like, that's a different, you know, like, my style can match that shit, bro. Like, that's dangerous.
Yeah, and he punches on, like, damn near every 2 or 3. He don't punch on the floor. You know what I mean? So he's getting more punches out because he's hitting it on the third. You know what I mean? Instead of the fourth, like, you can get more punches out per round when the way that he raps. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what you're saying.
Right, so I wanted that. So that's why I'm like, okay, I kind of measured, you know, heighten of success from that battle. You dig what I'm saying? Just like, oh, you know what I mean? Because it's a different type of battlers. Like, I mean, now T-Top is a battler like me. We can kind of, I mean, we don't talk the same, but the same.
But y'all be talking, but y'all do not talk.
Right.
You know what I mean? I understand what you're saying.
Right. Yeah. So we got kind of the same type of shit. So now, it's a battler jumping into the lane I do. So now you'll get to see what I can do with that. And then after that, I want somebody who has a pen. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I want a nigga who be lyrical, spiritual shit.
Okay, lyrical, spiritual individual type of nigga.
I want to go in there and talk to one of them niggas just, you know, for myself and for the outside world to be like, yo, it don't matter who y'all throw at me, the talk is different, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just got a style for everybody.
That's 100. That's 100. So since we're speaking on T-Top, before we speak about, rather, you know what I'm saying, what had happened, like, how did you get set up with the T-Top battle? You know what I'm saying? Was that in the works before the Danny? You know what I'm saying? Was the Danny already booked? Of course it was, right?
No. I mean, the T-Top was going, the rookie versus vet, his name popped up. But then that was supposed to be to Swamp. So, you know, we was going
Okay, yeah.
Then we was going like, then after the Cortez battle, you know, he might have said a few things. I shot back or whatever. And then, you know, and then the fans just was calling for it, bro. The fans was just kind of like calling for it, like, yo, they want to see Eazy versus Top and all of that shit. Like, and I just knew that I was going to be on volume 6 or 7. I did know that. I didn't have an opponent though. I just was like, yo, after Danny was like, yo, the next joint we getting you on is, you know, it's 6 or 7. Cool. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't supposed to originally be on 6. I think it was booked. Yeah, so Kyle, because I was automatically assuming I was going to be on 7. That was like the direction it was going. You mean like, yo, 7. Cool, alright, it's gonna be like January. After Danny, I was gonna fall back into Zen. That was what I thought. So, you mean, everybody know that T-Top and Kyle was supposed to happen. And whatever negotiations that didn't go through or whatever, because, you know, I wasn't there, I don't know, you get what I'm saying? So I only can go through what people talking about.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, I'm on Twitter, bro, and I see Kyle say he's not gonna do it. And then I get a call like 2:30 in the morning talking about, yo, they need a replacement for Top. Like, I think he might be it. Like, shit. And I was just like, what? Yeah, but you got 23 days type shit. Like, it was like 23 days. And it was like, seriously. And then he was like, and then, you know, I got the call from Bees, and Bees was saying, you know, yeah, what's up? And I was just like, fuck it. You know what I mean? I just was like, it's a fucking opportunity, bro. I got prepared in a battle for 25,000 for 2 weeks, man. This is damn near one of them type of battles for my career.
Hell
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it was like, fuck it, I can be ready, you know, in 3 weeks, even though I got real, like, life shit happening, but I just was like, you know, sometimes you just gotta put shit on the back burner.
You gotta sacrifice. Sacrifice for
it. You know, this to make the life a little bit better after this, depending on the fucking outcome of this. Right. So it's just like, all right, fuck it, I'm going to work. And then, you know, well, I worked it, bro. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so the battle was booked, it's contracted. You know what I mean? Like that and all of that shit. So then, you know, the day before, like the day I was supposed to take off, I get a call and they talking about, you know, he had something like his family. I didn't get no details. I didn't get anything. It was just like, he can't make it. He got, you know, something. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I was mad, but it was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, what can you say though? You can be mad by yourself, but yeah, it's like.
But what, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing about like battle rap. It's like right now it's too, you know, I gotta go to a funeral, like somebody died, I got family problems. It's like, you know, it's common jargon that people use for like battles. So being that I've been in battle rap so long, you know, in the back of my head, I'm like, you know, is this nigga, you know, is he telling the truth?
Truth or he bullshitting?
You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yeah, because I'm like, you mean, because, you know, I would want to think that he keeping it a bean, because I'm like, yo, 23 days I had left. You know what I mean? And then from the sources, it was, you know, Top X for me. So it was like, all right, so if he wanted to battle, if I was the next best battle for him that he think was cool, you know what I'm saying? He had a little hand picking this joint, cool. You know what I mean? He did the trailer, cool. So just like, why would he duck you?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It had to be
like,
real.
It makes sense.
Yeah, it had to be real.
Right. So I'm just like, you mean, so I think of both ways, bro. I'm
of
not
course
just
you supposed to. I mean, at the end of the day, you don't know this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm gonna keep it real, my nigga. I done lied to get off work and told the motherfucker that a family member died, had been dead for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, to get off work. So the effect that you thinking the nigga is, you know what I mean, putting something on somebody that's probably already deceased because you just don't know the individual.
You know what I'm saying? Or it could have been, bro. It could have been that the nigga wasn't ready too, bro.
Yeah.
It could have been that too.
That's
you know what I
a
mean?
fact.
Instead of putting your situation in line, because you know I'm not one of them niggas that you can come in there and play with. And I think people know that. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so it was like, yo, he's gonna be ready. Of course I'm gonna be ready. You know what I mean? I have no choice to be ready. But if you're not ready, it's gonna be a problem for you.
Yeah, he's gonna get smoked.
Like,
he's gonna get smoked.
Right, you understand? Like, it's gonna get dark for you if you're not ready. So, I mean, it could have been that too. But when a nigga say family emergency or a nigga say COVID, there's nothing that
You
I
can't
can
say.
argue.
You can't say shit.
I can't argue with. I just gotta think whatever I think in my head. It just had to be in my head. I can tell y'all niggas, but at the end of the day, I can't argue with it, bro. You know what I mean? Like, so boom. I was trying to tell niggas, like, he didn't, like, duck it, because duck it would mean that we're not doing the battle anymore. He had to reschedule.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, so, boom, it's still happening. You know what I mean? It was just a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a couple more weeks. And then it's going to be, you know, it's going to be lit. But at the end of the day, it's still happening, bro.
That's
so
all that matters, right? And then, and on top of that, when you only had 23 days, goddammit, look how much time you got now to revise your shit.
Yeah.
Or do you do things like that? Because some niggas, once they wrote it, they write it and put it on the
I do. I changed a little bit of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But I kind of like the pressure. You know what I'm saying?
So that 23 days would have been crazy because, nigga, I gotta do this one.
Man, I wish y'all could have heard that shit.
So that boy was ready, cuz. He was ready.
I wish y'all could have heard that shit, because even the shit that, you know, I am going to go change shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because it is a couple things that, you know, when I went back, it was like, okay, damn, I could have changed this, could have changed that because of the time. But the shit that I came up with, though, in that time frame was like crack, bro.
Amazing, bro. It fucks you up, like, when you under pressure, like, the shit that you can do. You know what I mean? Because if you just... Man, I'd have been under pressure, like, damn, man, I could really make some shit pop. If you know what I'm saying? If I'm under pressure. Like, pressure makes diamonds, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You already know.
That's real. So it's rescheduled. You versus T-Top is still happening.
Yeah. I don't have the exact date, but it should be in January.
Okay, 2021.
It's 2021, top of the year. It should be. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know we gotta say should be because y'all know how this shit play, man.
I mean, they might do another shutdown and lock down the city y'all in. Yeah, COVID is a motherfucker, bro.
Right. Yeah, so I don't have the exact date yet, but yeah, but that's still happening. Let me ask you something. We got the end of 2020, the rookie of the year. Because, you know, who you think should be getting that job? Because I know you and Fonz is cool. I'm
just keeping it real, bro. It would be between you and Fonz, bro. It would be between you and Fonz, bro. You know what I mean? Because what you've been doing, you've been upsetting niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wasn't supposed to beat Danny. You know what I'm saying? I never asked you that. Do you? So what round did you give Danny? You said the second was debatable. You feel like?
Yeah, I mean, listen. Honestly, I kind of think I could have edged all of them Jones for real. Like, if a nigga want to edge me all them Jones, I'm not gonna argue. But if you said that Danny got the second, I ain't gonna argue either. You dig what I'm saying? I'm just like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? Like, because I think, you know, from an analyst point of view, I think the first and second rounds was good back and forth rounds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it's a good battle. You dig what I'm saying? Like, but you would have to go preference again because he's a puncher, I'm a street talker. So it's like, which one do you like? Which one do you like?
Out the gate. No, I feel you because I never asked you that question. So the reason I would say it would be between you and Fonz because you've been pulling, like you said, you've been getting these vet niggas. You know what I'm saying? You got Cortez up out of here. You know what I'm saying? You got my brother Danny together. You know what I'm saying? The T-Top shit would have goddamn, you know what I mean?
I know,
because
man, that
T-Top,
fucked me up.
he was the legend killer at one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get this nigga together that then got a lot of niggas together. That would have been the one. The thing with my brother Fonz is, Fonz really don't get the opportunities that he should have.
Like champion of the year now. Like now we can show niggas like we elite too. You dig what I'm saying? Like, cause right now they only talking about like the top niggas, the B-Dots and the Chillers and the Ill Wills and the K-Shop. You dig what I'm saying? Now we reset in January.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like now we reset. Now everybody got fair chances now. You dig what I'm saying? From the beginning. So now we gonna see how motherfuckers is.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? So, I know you want the Rookie of the Year. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Who
you
would?
know I want that shit, dog. You know I want it. I just think I've been putting in the work, man. I've been doing everything. Not even just battling. I've been doing everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like to make sure that like the new class is like really like we out there, shows, like, you know what I mean, like ever like merch and all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was, you know, before I just think like the work speaks for itself too. And then I'm out there sturdy and vets, bro.
Getting them together. You definitely getting niggas together, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you when you right, baby. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So once again, cause I don't want to take too much of your time, brother. I appreciate you for rocking out with PPV. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't know, you official PPV. You know what I'm saying? You fuck with the platform, my nigga. Man, I appreciate that.
You already know, you folks, man. You already know. I was listening to your I forget who interview you was. Yo, your fucking intro long as shit, dog.
Damn, I need to shorten that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, you gotta shorten it. Damn.
Man, I gotta show niggas, hey man, niggas fuck with PPV, man. Niggas fuck with PPV. I gotta show these niggas, man. They niggas stop this. Damn, okay, bro, I got you, my nigga. You ain't the first person told me that.
I was tuning into you, bro. I told you. I say I fuck with you, man. I was telling my girl, I said I gotta give this nigga the interview. I fuck with this nigga, dog. Like,
my nigga. I'm saying you my man. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Cause Dre Dennis, shout out to Dre Dennis, told me the same shit. Hey man, you might need to shorten that move. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, get straight to it, man. Get straight to it. I'm like, all right, Dre, I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Or at least put that shit at the end so you can let motherfuckers, like, click off that joint if they want to. You hear me?
Nah, real shit. You know what I'm saying? You my man, 100 grand. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I give my opinions about your battle, you can give your opinions about what I need to do. You know what I mean? That's real.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So anything else you got to say to the streets?
No, man, follow me on all the platforms. Your own merch. I got the G City merch and all of that shit. Eazy the Block Captain on Instagram, Twitter. Hit me. I got everything for everybody, bro. You gotta hit me too, bro, so I can, you know what I mean, a little shirt or something, man.
Oh, 100.
Yeah, I can pass that on to you, bro. You
That's
hear me?
love. That's love. You know what I'm saying?
If y'all not fucking with my nigga PPV, y'all is out of pocket. I keep telling y'all that, man. For the streets, you already know. Real niggas do real things, man.
My nigga.
You see the Block Captain.
Out the gate, you know what I'm saying? So PPV, live in this motherfucker with my good brother, Eazy the Block Captain, you know what I'm saying? One of Philly's finest. Yo, bitch, we out this motherfucker. Pussy.
Put your 3D glasses on them, pussy, because you know we coming straight at you.